Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Spirit Wave, and today we got grand finals for you guys in UA, and it's gonna be Squad Zero on the left side, and we got Mechamaru on the right side. So let's see what happens here. Our Squad Zero plays out Senjamaru passes, and Mechamaru plays out Toto, plays out the old principle, and passes. So Squad Zero. They play Senjamaru, look at the top card with Palace, and they decide to keep it on the top, which is very interesting. Must be like a special. So I'm pretty sure they cannot add specials off Palace. Mechamaru plays out Ultimate Mechamaru after the search, and he swings with the old man, and he passes. All right, let's see. Our Squad Zero player, AP draws, moves up Senjamaru, plays another Palace, looks at top card, adds Senjamaru, looks at top card, adds Senjamaru again. And then last action, he's going to Bankai to restand 2. Then let's see what happens here. He's going to play out the Zanpakuto Togai. He leaves it on top, and he plays out Senjamaru to pop the old man. Going to get 2 swings in. Plays, Yep, cool. Gets 2 swings in. So great. Our Squad Zero player, he already has 2 palaces and 4 energy, and already played his Senjamaru to pop the weenie. So has a lot of tempo over the opponent. You know, has cards in hand, has more bodies on board. And yeah, it's not looking good for a Mechamaru player. But let's see what he's got here. He's at 5 energy now. He taps 2 to play out Miwa. I don't think Miwa can do that. I don't know if Miwa can minus something like that. So I think or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe you guys let me know in the comments if Miwa can do that, but I'm pretty sure she's a when attacking and when blocking effect, so. But you guys let me know. His Palace is a draw, and he keeps the other one on top, plays Senjamaru, plays Ichigo. I'm probably going to raid in this Senjamaru again. Probably thinking if he wants to, he won't really mess up his energy if he uses Senjamaru in the back, so he probably should do that. But he doesn't. He plays Ichibei, going to set the top 4. Going to set top 4, so he's going to set the card that he wants to draw, and then the other 2 cards are probably going to be Squad Zero cards that he could just grab off of the Palace. So he swings 15, I'm pretty sure, and he swings again. Gets a Toto raid, thinking on Toto raid. So he raids Toto, probably going to switch Ichigo with Ichibei, I'm guessing. Yep. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. But Squad Zero player, he plays from 4, so I mean he's already established, so it doesn't really matter, you know. Plays out Miwa, plays out another Miwa, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at Miwa's effects. Swings 2K, restands, blocks. Swings 2K, or no, swings double, blocks. Swings 2K, swings again. All right. So Mechamaru gaining some tempo here, and we're definitely going to have to look up this Miwa card. Yep, so he's doing what I said. He essentially drew 3, and man, our Squad Zero, he has a bunch of tempo here. He's probably got a bunch of options, and he specials the Toto to draw 1. Let's see what else he's got. Probably going to raid into Senjamaru here. Or, yeah, plays out something. Pretty sure that's an Ichibei. Sorry about the glare. Pretty sure he plays out Ichibei to set top 4 again. So let's see what he does. Yep, sets the top 4, then probably could raid Senjamaru. Nope, plays out Ichigo. Even better. Yep. But our opponent, yeah, with these Miwas, yeah, he didn't get the double attack with Miwa because I'm pretty sure because there wasn't multiple squad multiple high schoolers on the field. Thinking on what to pop, probably should pop the Ichigo. I think everybody would pop the Ichigo here. I mean, because who cares about Ichibei and Sejimaro? Oh, but he pops Palace. Wow. Okay, decides to pop Palace. Swings 2K. Restand. Yep. 2K again. 2K again. Yep. Gets an active trigger. Is just gonna block the last two. Yep. Very nice. Very nice active trigger. So Squad Zero player is at 2 life. Mechamaru's at 4 life. And he's got to do something about these Miwas. But he palaces. Leaves it on the top. Plays Ichigo. Probably going to Ichigo raid here, because why not? Why not raid into Ichigo? Nope, he specials, discards Senjimaru to kill Miwa. And let's see what he does here. He's probably going to special again, maybe. Nope, he raids into Ichigo. I mean, he raids into Senjimaru. He kills the other Miwa, which I like. And he's swinging double. Did he swing double damage? I don't think he did. Swings 4K final, and yeah, he passes. All right, let's see what you got here. So Mechamaru literally, I mean, I would say he just needs another Mechamaru for impact, but Ichigo has nullify impact. So, and our Mechamaru player has not seen a Toto raid, or he's seen one Toto raid. So a Toto raid here would probably be decent. He could switch out the nullify impact Ichigo, but he searches instead. He has 2 action points left. See what he does here. He's thinking. All right, thinking hard, thinking hard. 2 action points and a dream. Raid Mechamaru would be good here, but he discards Mechamaru for some reason. Plays Toto, switches, plays out Toto. Yep, he's just trying to get a blocker. But he plays out Toto with double damage and probably just going to block the double damage with the weenie. But he's probably thinking, why not switch the... He has to switch the nullify impact Ichigo with the 2 action Ichigo, I'm pretty sure. Because why wouldn't he? Yep, that makes sense. Swings, probably going to block with the weenie, because why not, right? Has to take the impact. Yep, it's an active trigger, so perfect. And he just blocks the rest. But he has an Ichigo in the back line. And I'm pretty sure that Ichigo has double attack, so he can move that Ichigo up, reestablish energy, and then move from there. But let's see what he decides to do here, because it's kind of do or die here. Opponent has an impact unit, but if he can special that impact unit in some way, find a way to get 4 bodies on the field, 1 with nullify impact, but I think he has to move that Ichigo up. I think that has to happen here. I don't think there's any timeline where he doesn't move the Ichigo up. Yep, he just has to live with that. Just has to live with it and reestablish the energy. Yep, plays a 3rd Palace. My goodness. Yep, mills the Ichigo. Plays Palace again. Mills the special. Wow. Just to get cards in the drop. Wow, he's gonna move the battle. He's gonna move the battle. Wow. So he swings 4K. And I'm pretty sure the Ichigo has damage too. Pretty sure. Yep, he blocks. Block. That's a 4K. Nothing at the hand. Swings 4K again. He has to block with Toto. Swing 4K, blocks with the weenie. So now, wow. Our Squad Zero player looking amazing. Has a nullify impact in the front. And yeah, just... Yep. Just blocks everything. But our Mechamaru player living on a prayer here, but... You know, it doesn't look like it's going to do much for him here in this game 1, but it is best 2 out of 3. So, Squad Zero thinking on mill, thinking of Thinking on Mills again. My goodness. Probably gonna raid into Ichigo here. If he raids into Ichigo, yep, specials. Yep, I love it. Raid into Senjimaro would be amazing here. But no, he plays out another Nullify Impact Ichigo, which is a crazy. Yep, he's just gonna move the game too, because he sees the writing on the wall. He would have to block with everything, and then, yep. So game 2, let's see what happens here. Yep, so Squad Zero plays out the woman, I forget her name, passes. Mechamaru plays on Mechamaru and Todo. All right. Our Squad Zero, I guess he's a little bricked up. He action point drew, played out Senjimaro. And our Mechamaru player is establishing energy, play out Miwa, draw and trash one. Trashes Mechamaru. Plays Palace, looks at the top, leaves it there, most likely a special. Tap again to play out Ichigo, and then play out Ichibei to set the top 4. So that is a strong turn 3 play for Squad Zero. He was able to establish his energy, establish Palace, and establish an Ichibei. So, but man, it looks like our Mechamaru player is thinking about just playing Weenie Rush. And yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say probably should leave the Mechamaru back. Plays out Mechamaru, plays out Todo. Probably gonna switch with Miwa, or no, not Miwa. Special's the Ichibei, which is crazy. I mean, why not switch with? I mean, he probably doesn't want to mess up his energy. So, yep, but he gets to play out the 2 or less. Yep, he does. Yep, he does what I said. So he's gonna do 3 attacks here. One of them's probably special. Yep, and plays out an active trigger. So I don't know what our Mechamaru player is doing there. He's just trying to he's getting a little too hasty, trying to end the game quick, I guess. But man, Ichigo, wow, Squad Zero moves up 2 Ichigos. He draws off Palace again because he said it with the Ichibei. So he's drawing 3 each turn just because he feels like it. He seems very confident. Probably going to raid into Senjimaro here. Yep, checks top, leaves it there. And Senjimaro raid would hurt so much here. Senjimaro raid. Yep, that would hurt. So kill Todo. Yep. Play out and wow. Swing 4K. Mechamaru raid. Kill. Swing 4K. Yep. All right. It was 3K actually, because those Ichigos are 3K, but they're 4K on opponent's turn, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Moves up Todo. Well, he action point drew, moves up Todo, plays me one, draw with trash one. Trashes Todo to play out Mechamaru to pop the Ichigo. The Ichigo, I thought, was a 4K on his turn, so I don't know how he popped the Ichigo. A lot of questionable things happening, but you guys let me know in the comments if some tomfoolery was going on. Please let me know in the comments, and comment Genkai and your comment if you believe some tomfoolery was going on. So he specials, probably gonna special 1 Mechamaru. Yep, draws. And Palaces, he should he didn't play Ichibei, so he probably doesn't know what that card is. He mills the Ichigo. So seeing a lot of Ichigos in this build, which is interesting. Probably gonna play out another Ichigo, yep. And then plays out another special. Yeah. And yeah, swings 4K, swings 4, swings whatever that is, gets a Todo raid. Probably, oh yeah, I mean, why not, right? Why not get the body and switch up some energy? Switch yeah, it doesn't matter though. I mean, it really doesn't matter. But, I mean, why not, right? Plays Mechamaru, plays Todo. Yep, he minus Senjimaro by 1,000, pop to Senjimaro. Yep, blocks the damage too, then takes the impact. So nice response. Has 6 energy. Wow, but he moves up everything. Moves up Ichigo, moves up Zanpakuto Man. Palaces, mills, the Ichigo. Plays out Squad Zero guy to check top. Bottom decks it. So he's at 3 energy. Probably gonna Palace again, check. Yep, Palaces, keeps it there, so he knows it's top card. Plays out Ichigo and plays out Ichibei. I wonder. Oh, but well, he had to establish his energy. That makes sense before he played Ichibei. So now he's gonna establish top 4 and proceed to battle. Swing damage 2. He has to block here. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he has. Yep, blocks, swings, draw trigger, and then yeah. So looking good for Squad Zero, even though he's at 2 life. I didn't notice how low he was on life. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to life at all, but the way this game's been going, I thought the Squad Zero had 7 life. He's seeing everything. He's seeing specials. He's seeing well, Ichigo was last game, but he's seeing specials this game. He's seeing Ichibei, and he's seeing double Palace again, which is every Squad Zero player's dream, because you can draw 3 every turn just because you feel like it with no investment. And in card games, resources are your friend. I like drawing cards. Everybody should like drawing cards, unless you're an aggro player. Then you want the game to end as quick as possible. But Mechamaru player is thinking he should probably move the Toto up just to get that body. And then the deck plays from 4 energy, pretty sure, besides that Toto raid. So let's see what he decides to do here. He's taking a second. I mean, it's not much to think about. But I mean, maybe in a perfect world, he could get 2 impact Mechamarus, but doesn't matter because he has a nullify impact Ichigo. But he would need a lot of. I see a Mechamaru in his hand, but he would need a lot of extension and a lot of gas. And it looks like Mechamaru is running out of gas. So, but let's see what he does here. Excuse me. Thinking long and hard, long and hard, long and hard. And all right, moves Toto up, raising a Toto. Probably gonna switch. I mean, probably shouldn't switch anything, honestly. Probably should just leave things the way they are. But he raising the Toto for 1 action point. I mean, I don't think switching is the move here at all. But sidelines the Ichigo somehow. I don't think Miwa can do that. Yeah. Yeah. Because Miwa is when attacking. She's not when played. So yeah. Yep. Yep, swings damage 2 twice. Blocks. Yep. Yep, Miwa minus. I thought it was when attacking and when blocking. You guys let me know. I'm gonna have to read Miwa after this. We'll read Miwa together. That's what we're gonna do. But he moves. He's got Ichigo with damage 2. And yeah, he action point drew already, moves up. So he's at 2 energy. Palace, add. Palace, add. He's at 2 energy. Let's see what he does. Probably has a Bankai in hand. I can't see a world where he doesn't have a Bankai in hand. Cause yeah. But if he plays in the front, yeah. Doesn't have a Bankai. Yep, just plays in front. Swings 4K. Probably gonna block with the Miwa here. And the Ichigo has double damage, so it looks like his whole field's gonna get cleared. I don't know what that glare card is, but I'm pretty sure it's like a Senjumaru raid or whatnot. So he blocks. Yep, he blocks and minuses the Ichibei. Or he blocks and minuses something else. And somehow, some way, Squad Zero is Mechamaru is surviving. He's living on a prayer. He moves up to Miwa's. and plays out Toto. And slings damage too, just gonna block with the weenie, block again. And yeah, but let's see what Squad Zero does here. Plays out Ichigo, raising the Ichigo. Yep, gonna banish to give the Ichigo. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's a impact Ichigo. Yep. So both Ichigos have impact. Yep. It was a 4-action Ichigo because I with the glare I thought it was the action, the 5-cost Ichigo, but no, that should be the 4-cost Ichigo that gives the Ichigo. Yep, gives the Ichigo impact if you banish 4, and he banished the rest of the names of Squad Zero that he needed to win the game. So yeah, let me look up this Miwa card real quick, and we're all gonna learn something here because I was very confused that whole time as to, because I'm pretty sure Miwa, maybe she comes in active. I mean, but it's been a minute. I mean, I've played the deck before, but it has been a minute. So Miwa, she is when played, choose up to one character on your opponent's front line and loses 1,000 BP for each other Jujutsu High Affinity card on the same line as this character. Okay, so the most she can minus, it loses for each affinity card on the same line on this as this character. So it can probably minus something by up to 3k, but I believe that's what he was doing with the Miwa. He was minusing by 1,000, then minusing by 3,000. And then, yeah, when attacking, when blocking, minus by 1,000 for each other. For each other, yeah. So the most she can do is 3,000. So that's the combo we were seeing. Sorry, I don't think I had it up for you guys. Sorry, let me go back. My bad. Or maybe I did. No, I didn't. Sorry. Let me show you guys, because I'm a man of my word. But yeah, Miwa, this is what our card says. It said, choose up to one character in your opponent's front line, loses 1,000 BP for each character. Each other Kyoto Jujutsu High Affinity card on the same line as this character. So not her herself. So the most she can minus is 3,000, and that's when played and when blocking. She can minus something by 3,000 if that energy line is filled until the end of the turn. So she essentially can minus a 4k by 3,000 for the turn, and then block. She has double block, but she also has to block if able. So, yep. So we learned something. I still didn't show you guys. My bad. I've been talking this whole time. But yeah, that's the card. Yep. So we learned something. And yeah, the Squad Zero player able to get it. Great grand finals. I really enjoyed that game. And yeah, Squad Zero is a problem in this meta right now, in this format. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this. Let me know what decks you want to see, if you guys want to see more deck profiles, and what else you guys would like to see on the channel. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys subscribe and share and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.